Through the years on the Spanish Fly, Jose Wahebe took us around the world to experience other oceans and other cultures. In January of 2012, just months before his passing, he took one of his last expeditions to the Baja California Peninsula. 2 of those 3 shows aired in 2012. This is the final show, which has never before been seen.
You know, we had spent some time with a buddy of mine, Julio Meza, and we spent a week or so with him, actually in a couple different towns on the Pacific side of the Baja Peninsula. We got a chance to meet a bunch of the locals there, eat some great food, and finally end up with one of the prizes of the Pacific, which is the Pacific yellowtail.
Oops. Look at that, Jose. Beautiful fish, buddy.
That is gorgeous.
It is.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that.
Beautiful fish.
I got a chance to swim with some whales and finally go offshore and catch some of the bigger grouper that we were looking for.
That's a beauty, Jose.
That's gorgeous,
That's
my
what
friend.
we have been talking about, buddy.
Uh-huh. And so basically we had done everything we came to do on the Pacific side, right? But we're now running out of time. We only got a couple days left to be in Mexico. You know, Julio gets this wild idea. He says, Jose, why don't we, I have an idea. Let's put the boat on the trailer and we'll take the trailer and the truck and we'll tow it 6 hours to Bahia, to the other Seal Cortez side. You know, when you have like a day and a half of fishing and somebody says that to you, you kind of look at them like, huh? How long a trip is that, Julio?
It will take us about 6 hours because it's a very, as you can see, it's a very narrow highway 1. Some places are under construction, so it will take us some time to tow in this little boat. So, but we will get there by 7 o'clock tonight.
That's in essence what we did. You know, we loaded that boat in Agua de Ojos onto the trailer and drove 6 hours through the desert, through the mountains and the cactus and all the stuff you can imagine to finally end up on the Sea of Cortez side in another one of Julio's favorite place called Bahia de Los Angeles. Well, we finally arrived at Bahia de Los Angeles. We're fueling up the boat to get an early start in the morning. We made it a 6-hour trek across the desert from the Pacific Ocean side of the Baja Peninsula to the Sea of Cortez side. So we'll see what happens the next few days. Julio's pretty passionate about everything, you know, that's pretty evident in everything he does. And I think he just really, really wanted to show us all that he's grown up with here in the Baja Peninsula because of the vistas, just the impressive scenery, and just a chance to catch a totally different species of fish, which was the leopard grouper. It's amazing, bro. From a ramp on the Pacific side, 6 hours drives later, to a ramp on the Sea of Cortez side. What I didn't understand is Julio grew up here since he was a little kid. You know, his father would bring him here. You know, he's got a lot of memories here since he was a child. Julio, quite a change of scenery here.
Yeah, told you. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful, dude.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. It's worth that drive, you know, from the Pacific side to this side.
Yes. I mean, it's one of my favorite places in Baja,
Yeah.
you know.
Why is that?
Fishing is good, but the view, you know,
Yeah.
the surrounding, the huge mountains against the water. I mean, it's such a beautiful place.
You were telling me you kind of grew up here. I mean, you've been coming here since you were a little kid, right?
Since I was a little kid, you know, with my dad, you know, coming fishing. So I know this place pretty good, and believe me, this is one of my favorite spots to fish, you know. And you know, the fish that we found here is very challenging, you know. I mean, it's not an easy fish. You need to work a lot to get it, but I mean, they pull hard. You need to have the right tackle at the right time, but it's very rewarding, you know, when you get it. I mean, leopard groupers, yellowtails, you know, that's my favorite 2 species right there. So this is the place.
And yeah, like you said, to do that, those species against this kind of backdrop, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Much, much different than the Pacific side.
It is,
you know?
totally different.
Good Lord, bro, that is magnificent.
It is.
Ah, look at these seals, dude.
Pretty fun, huh?
That is so incredible.
You got him, Jose. You got him, Jose. That's the one, Jose. Good.
Pull me out of here.
Lord.
Look at that thing, bro. Holy moly. Mírame eso, eh? That is a beautiful, nice kingfish on fly.
I think the best time I ever had was we did a show for kingfish. And we had caught a bunch of kingfish and we're catching kingfish.
Tell me how I can help you, bro.
Nothing.
Okay.
Take a break.
Okay.
You're gonna need it.
The underwater, that day he couldn't do any underwater because it was really choppy and stuff. The next day, so he's in the water and I got a fly rod and I'm stripping, casting and stripping. And he's in the water with a camera and a snorkel and he's yelling at me, and I can't understand him, and he was trying to say strip because the kingfish were there. And I ended up catching a grouper and he got all mad because I got the grouper. I go, I couldn't control what I'm catching, It's like, we've been trying to do this.
I think another really important part of the whole fishing scene are the friends that you have or the friends that you make because of it. Sometimes the fishing isn't that good, so it's really nice to have somebody aboard who's a friend and who you can joke around with and who you have, a lot of, you have a common bond there, and I really think that's, to me, a huge part of fishing.
I met a lot of good people, a lot of people that were here today are my friends today because of him.
Holy moly, Julio.
Beautiful place, Jose.
Oh my goodness.
Just a beautiful place. We call this island the Sail, La Vela.
La Vela.
Looks white, like the sailboat. So we call it. It's a beautiful place. You can see all the birds hanging on that.
Wow.
So, beautiful.
Good Lord, bro, that is magnificent.
It is.
That's just like amazing.
It is. I told you.
Ah, look at these seals, dude.
Having fun, huh?
That is so incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. God, that's beautiful.
We're at the corner.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm too busy sightseeing.
Next time I will organize for you a bird watching tour. I told you, Baja is a beautiful place, Jose.
It is a beautiful place. Look at all those pelicans just sitting on that rock. Hanging
all the
out.
birds hanging.
This is absolutely breathtaking, bro.
Let's go to the right spot.
Okay, let's go to the right spot, buddy. Thanks for showing me that, though. That was worth just the whole trip just to see that. Pretty impressive piece of Mother Nature's architecture right there.
Yeah, with the grouper, Jose, it's a matter of finding the pattern, about what they start eating, what they start feeding on. Big lures, small lures, big baits, small baits. So let's see,
In the meantime, I'm quite enjoying the scenery. You see those cactus up there on the top of that thing?
You got him, Jose. You got him, Jose. That's the one, Jose. Good.
Pull me out of here.
Lord.
I got a mouthful of M&Ms.
It's like crazy, is that right?
I gotta get the peanut goodness out of my mouth.
Let me see if it's the right kind, Jose.
Bro, it doesn't matter what kind it is. Just being here next to
You
the...
got the right kind, the leopard
Look at
grouper, Jose.
him. Look at that thing, bro. Holy moly. Look at that beautiful fish.
It is, Jose.
Crystal clear water, dude. Leopard grouper, huh?
Leopard grouper. That's my favorite species to fish on, Jose. Beautiful. It's a grouper, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the leopard that we were, the Gulf grouper, the broomtail grouper we were catching, you know, on the Pacific side.
Yeah.
But this is the leopard, and he pulls like crazy. Is that right, Jose?
Pulls like crazy for a fish that size.
It is.
Look at that gorgeous
It's a
creature,
beautiful-
bro.
It's a beautiful fish.
Huh?
It is, Jose. I told you, work that rock. First cast on that,
Uh-huh.
and you got it.
Dude, he is ice cold.
It is.
He is ice cold.
It is. He puts you on the rocks. Look, just push on the rock. You know. Good did you pull him hard because, I mean. This is a trophy, Jose. In Baja California,
It is,
this is a trophy. I mean, they grow more, you know, but it's hard. It's a fish hard to catch. That's what I like.
That's beautiful, bro.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful creature.
This is great fish to eat.
Is it? Yeah, I think let's just let him go, bro. I know he's delicious, but I think you know, these guys need all the breaks they can get. Even here in Mexico, you know. Easy, buddy, easy. Easy, fella. We're just enjoying you. One last minute before we say bye-bye.
Whoops. Right to the rock where you got him.
Unbelievable. Julio, thank you. That's my very first leopard grouper in the world.
Oh, I know. It's a good fish.
Well, you know, we came up, we caught a few leopard groupers around the corner and stuff, and we pulled into this little cove, and Todd, one of our camera guys, decided he wants to take a little hike. So we thought he was just going to go on the beach there for a little bit. No, he kind of disappears around the cactus, and that's where he ends up. That's dedication.
How do I get down now?
I'm very worried for him.
You have a good crew, Jose.
Yes, we do, buddy. Yes, we do.
I never will do that, believe me. Not even loading that heavy camera with me.
Don't fall into the cactus. Don't fall into the cactus. That's one bad thing is staying, being uphill of a cactus.
Oh.
Hooray!
You made
Bravo! Bravo! Nicely done. Hooray! What was really cool about fishing for those leopard groupers, I think as a fisherman, you always want to be doing something, right? It's very hard just to sit there with a pole, you know, sitting in the water. It's hard to be patient that way. So, you know, if you have something to do, like casting to a shoreline, that's awesome. If you're casting to a shoreline and it looks like this, that's even more awesome. There's not many places where you can cast, you know, surface lures and catch groupers or jigs and catch groupers.
Oh, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. Look at that, it's pulling hard, Jose. Oh, good fish.
Qué emocionante.
Look at this, Jose.
That is a beauty, bro.
Look this beauty. Woo-hoo.
That's awesome, buddy.
Look at this, Jose. He pulls like a train, Jose.
Uh-huh.
Grab him from the lure you want, Jose.
Oh, man, I hate doing that, bro. I'll get him right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know that banana lure is working out pretty much okay. All right, bro, let's, you know, if you're gonna release these fish, bro, you wanna try to be as gentle as possible doing this stuff, you know? Especially with treble hooks.
He took the bait.
Yeah.
Swallow it.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay,
Got it, my brother.
you got him, Jose. Oh,
The banana.
my banana lures.
It works.
Yep. What about this? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
on the tranks, no doubt,
And
huh?
the 8-foot terrace rod.
Yep.
Heavy. I mean,
We
good.
love that, buddy. Nicely done, my friend.
Yeah.
Leopard grouper, say it.
Leopard grouper.
Leopard grouper.
Cabrilla sardinera, Jose.
Cabrilla sardinera.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Very nice.
Okay, oops.
See ya.
Good release.
Thank you. I hate when that happens. It took my little delicious nugget of goodness right there. For years, the bucktail jig has been a standby item in most people's tackle boxes. But what's happened is that lure has evolved over the years. People started using jigs in relatively shallow water to begin with, and then we started finding out that making heavier and bigger jigs worked very well in deep water. What happened is, like any lure, it's evolved over the years, and what we found was that the addition of some type of soft plastic to the jig increased a little bit of profile and silhouette and added a little body to the lure, so it made it more attractive to bottom fish. But the only thing missing, especially when we were targeting bottom fish, was scent. Recently, over the last couple of years, there's been some products developed that are basically scented plastics that actually biodegrade in water. So we'll take a regular deep jig, which looks kind of like this, and then take one of the larger of the soft scented plastics, right, and thread that onto the hook. And now you've taken basically a plain Jane jig and turned it into something that attracts fish not only by sight, but also by scent. I think it's a combination of all those things. But you see how much, now that looks like something substantial to eat, as opposed to just a bare jig. Doesn't look like anything. Makes for a little tasty treat. And launching. That's a good one right there. Come on, that's a good one.
Good, Jose. Good, buddy. Good fish.
Julio, this thing pulled like a freight train to begin with.
Uh-huh. It's a good one, Jose.
You know, Julio,
look at that beauty. Look at that beauty.
Dude, I swear to you, I was jigging it, and I just said, I'm gonna let it sink to the bottom, and it stopped.
Boom.
Boom, and that was him right there.
Good.
Get him, buddy, get him! Get him!
Oh, nice fish, Jose. Let's show him this double. We just got here. Nice. Of course, mine is gonna be bigger than yours. Let me put him on that side. So. Let me put him on that side, Jose.
Oh, it is bigger. Look at that son of a gun.
Look at that.
A pair of leopard groupers. You know, Julio, they're not huge groupers, but you know, they're so beautiful, and you're casting up against this just awesome backdrop.
It is, Jose. But for the size, Jose, it pulls so hard, you know?
I mean, hey, listen, when this thing bit, I thought it was a 20-pound fish.
Yeah. Those are just 8-10 pounders.
Look at that, bro. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, Jose. On the red rods.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, spinning red rods.
You know, and the journey made it like all worthwhile, like that 6-hour trip across the desert, towing a boat to end up from the Pacific to the Sea Cortez side to catch these guys.
Nice.
Pretty sweet, bro. Just the whole road trip adventure, you know, just the fact that on a whim we're gonna throw a boat on a trailer and drive 6 hours across the desert, you know? I found that fascinating, to end up in a completely different place here in Bahia, Los Angeles. So to be able to do that really in 10 days, you know, and you know, meet all these different people and have all these different experiences along the way, you know, you're exhausted at the end of it, but man, I think it's one of those things that at the end of it, you're so glad you did it. You're so glad that you fit all that in, because you got a chance to really sample just a little bit of what Baja California, Mexico is all about.